So this is from the homework. Problem number 1. And they give us f of x equals negative 4 times x plus 7. Alright? So tell me, what do I got to do? Because what they really want me to do is find f inverse of x. So you guys help me with this. What would you do? What's the process? What's step 1, I guess? Yep, change f of x to y. So I'm just going to say, Rrr. So I'm going to say, plug in a y for f of x. Okay, what's the next step, you guys? So we're going to solve for x. I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. And I get y minus 7 equals negative 4x. Then I'm going to divide by negative 4, right? And I get y equal, or y, I can't talk today, y minus 7 all over negative 4 equals x. What's the next step? We're going to swap x for y. I hope you guys are writing this down in your notebooks. Alright, so then this becomes x minus 7 all over negative 4. What's the last step? Yeah, wherever there's a y, I'm going to plug in f inverse. So this becomes x minus 7 over negative 4. And then lastly, what they want us to do is graph this. Well, so to graph this, and I'm just going to draw a graph. On my graph paper as best I can with this tablet. Okay, so now to draw f of x, I start at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because that's my y-intercept, isn't it? You guys remember how to graph linear functions? And then what's this right here, this negative 4? Slope. So from there, I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. So my graph kind of looks like this, where it crosses at 7, and it crosses just before 2. So this is f of x. Now, for f inverse, really what I could do is I could say f inverse of x is negative x over 4. Actually, I could separate this and say negative 4 over x and then separate and say plus negative 7 over negative 4. So then in my next line, what I get is negative 1/4 times x plus 7 over 4. So 7 over 4 is almost 2, right? So I go to just about 2, put my dot there. And from here, I'm going to go down 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then I'm going to go down 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I'm going to get a line that kind of looks like this. That's F inverse. Now, one way I could double check this is what? Well, I got to do the diagonal. Now, the diagonal, it starts at the origin and has a slope of 1, so I'm going to go up 1 over 1, right? Because when we say y equals x, isn't it 1x? Isn't the slope 1? So that means I go up 1 over 1, 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 up 1 over 1. So as I draw that line of y over x, isn't that symmetrical about that line? Okay, so then I did it right. The problem is doing the graph. You guys, you're going to have to think a little bit to do the graph. Now, you could do it in Desmos too, but, you know, you guys are smart. You could do it by hand, right? All right, that's it on that one.